Christian Wood nearly 8.5 points per game higher this season than he was last season. And the Timberwolves win the opening tip. Nearly 80%, 73.2% to be exact, of his three-point attempts, of his shot attempts have been threes. Meantime, Karl-Anthony Towns, he wastes no time dropping down a three. December of 1989, and you were on a team that had a hand in that losing skid for the Rockets in 1989.
And shooting it with pretty good accuracy, too. He's almost to 40% now. Shovel pass to Vanderbilt that time. Nice cut.
But he is really taking it to a whole new level this season with the Rockets. Edwards out of the corner, and Ant connects on his first three-point attempt of the game.
Ben McLemore again is spotted up in that left corner. Towns lets it fly. I love that Karl-Anthony Towns right now is going to the front of the rim in transition. Jayshawn Tate's too small.
Edwards, they work it back to Towns, puts it on the deck, attacking John Wall, leaves it short, follows his own miss though, and Karl-Anthony Towns adds a rebound to his point total. Edwards, they work it back to Towns, puts it on the deck, attacking John Wall, leaves it short, follows his own miss though, and Karl-Anthony Towns adds a rebound to his point total. They work it back to Towns, puts it on the deck, attacking John Wall, leaves it short, follows his own miss though, and Karl-Anthony Towns adds a rebound to his point total.
He was a freshman. He and Keita Bates-Diop were both freshmen with D'Angelo Russell. Nice back cut by Jaden McDaniels there. What a pass by Towns. Just dropping dimes out there.
Towns unable to get it to go. Wood fighting for the rebound. Towns able to come up with it. Towns unable to get it to go. Wood fighting for the rebound. Towns able to come up with it. And a jump ball, says Mark Davis underneath. Towns unable to get it to go. Wood fighting for the rebound. Towns able to come up with it. And a jump ball, says Mark Davis underneath.
Reacquire the basketball and force this jump ball situation.
Jalen Noel open for three, no.
The thing that J-Mac gives Minnesota is team speed. As Towns gets that really hard shot to go over the top of Christian Wood.
Towns, and Cat splashes a three home for the second time tonight. Wall on the attack, no. Towns clears the rebound. Wolves looking to add to their lead. Wilson, long two is a little bit too long.
For that one, you better impress me. I'm going to be watching out for you. Not that you don't always impress, but I want something special.
Because the Dallas Mavericks certainly had their way against Minnesota on the glass. Jalen Brunson had the most rebounds of anybody. Karl-Anthony Towns gets between the circles.
Towns trying to feed it inside to Naz Reid.
A lot of contact with John Wall there.
First turnover for the Wolves, and the Rockets turned it into points. Towns absorbing all kinds of contact, has the basketball just ripped out of his hands. McLemore looking for another three. John Wall.
Another thing too is you've forced 11 turnovers against the Houston Rockets and only have 11 turnovers against the Houston Rockets and only have 8 points to show for it.
And you just turned it over for the second time tonight. And the Rockets now have 4 points. How about that three ball?
And that's a beautiful thing right there.
Another dime for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Just an albatross hanging around your neck as a player. You just don't know what's going to happen. And when you're in last place in the Western Conference, Towns going to get called for a foul here.
Towns Passes out and instead finds a rocket this time.
And that has fewer wins than you do. You think, okay, if we play hard tonight, if we just bring our
we get totally away from our game plan. We don't have the cohesiveness. We're trying to guess what each other is trying to do. The next thing you know, we look up. It's a huge run and we're out of the game. We get totally away from our game plan. We don't have the cohesiveness. We're trying to guess what each other is trying to do. The next thing you know, we look up. It's a huge run and we're out of the game.
You know, a 7-point lead in that first half. 8-point lead in that first half. And you had multiple times to step on the neck of the Houston Rockets, who, you know, if you were to build a double-digit lead, you might take their.
He can handle.
Athletic. He can handle the basketball. He's good. John Wall had 10 assists in that first half. He set the table as Ant knocks that one down. Not sleep on John Wall.
Edwards off the heel. Towns comes up with the basketball yet again.
Carl's got to throw that out, man. Not sleep on John Wall.
Edwards off the heel. Towns comes up with the basketball yet again.
Carl's got to throw that out, man. Not sleep on John Wall.
Edwards off the heel. Towns comes up with the basketball yet again.
Carl's got to throw that out, man. Not sleep on John Wall.
Edwards off the heel. Towns comes up with the basketball yet again.
Carl's got to throw that out, man.
Yeah, it doesn't. Cat again unable to convert.
Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets are shooting 54% and 50% from outside the arc.
Wall unable to connect on that one.
To come off the bench and give you a little shot in the arm here.
Towns spins, lays it off the glass, wipe it off. Offensive foul on Towns.
To come off the bench and give you a little shot in the arm here.
Towns spins, lays it off the glass, wipe it off. Offensive foul on Towns.
The 16-17 season at Ohio State was a complete disaster.
Towns screaming at Mark Davis, wanting a whistle. You just feel terrible for that kid. I mean, a ton of talent and has never really been able to consistently be able to stay on the floor.
He's a good basketball player in my mind. I thought he did a nice job for the Celtics. Shooting 53% from the floor. And they're feeling really confident about themselves.
Hernan Gomez connects on his second three of the game. Towns doesn't hesitate, unable to connect on the three though.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Towns three. Cat has not been able to connect.
You see the numbers, and so you say 28th in the NBA, and you see the 30th in the NBA in three-point percentage and 29th in the NBA in field goal percentage as Towns knocks down that three. Just under 6 minutes to go in the game. Plenty of time.
Timberwolves come up with it. Hernan Gomez and Juancho C. Senor with the dunk.
You know, guys are cutting into the paint, taking.
Oh, what a nice dish. Cat over the shoulder to a cutting McDaniels. Shot clock down to 3. Wall.
Wow, how's that not an offensive foul?
Towns says, I don't care, just give me the basketball.
Ricky Rubio doing a nice job of boxing out Christian Wood there.
Towns has a small on him. Unable to take advantage. Comes up with the rebound, and a whistle finally does come in.
Ricky Rubio doing a nice job of boxing out Christian Wood there.
Towns has a small on him. Unable to take advantage. Comes up with the rebound, and a whistle finally does come in.
And one of the things that he was saying is that how important getting to the free throw line in the last 5 minutes of a ball game is. And McHale and Parrish getting to the free throw line because it gave him a chance to kind of collect his thoughts and figure out what he wanted to do.
Cat connects on a triple.
I love it.
His 4th of the game, and suddenly it's a 2-point contest.
Yeah.
Well, chance to tie the game after trailing by 19.
You know, you're getting a chance to kind of talk about strategy during these situations and cover more bases. And I just thought it was a great point that McHale made.
Well, it's basically a 3-minute ball game now.
Wall, try to flip it up. That's a tough shot. Had very little chance to go in.
It is so big for a coaching staff. John Wall unable to connect. Towns comes down with the rebounds, his 13th of the game.
The refereeing of today's game and how it works for the offensive player, because that was marginal contact. I didn't think Jalen was using his hands.
Karl-Anthony Towns, 14 rebounds. Timberwolves a chance to go in front.
And all of a sudden, he's 6 of 23 in the game. I mean, that's ridiculous. And other guys were getting it done, and Towns has been the MVP here, baby.
There have not been whistles tonight. Towns, no, and the rebound pulled down by the Rockets. No, and the rebound pulled down by the Rockets. Wall hurries it up the floor, gets by McDaniels, can't finish.
Unbelievable.
Towns pulls down the rebound, his 15th of the season, and that.
John Wall passed his team into a double-digit lead. He's shooting his team out of it. Towns just completely slapped Christian Wood in the face. This has been unbelievable. This has been unbelievable.
Houston has missed 10 straight shots. They make it 11. Houston's last 12 possessions, 3 turnovers, 0 of 10 from the field. And Towns able to get it to a 3-point game. He's 6 of 25 now. The Rockets have turned it over 21 times.
Unbelievable.
Karl-Anthony Towns has been clutch.